Another aspect, I think, slightly separate, and that is that, you would have seen recently that the International Court of Justice the International Criminal Court ruled that the court has jurisdiction over Palestine. Now, I don't know, probably in the UK, but certainly here, there were a number of reports in the media that, they didn't say how many, but it seemed like a considerable number of Western democracies who are signatories to the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court had probably given undertakings to the Israeli government that they would give them advanced warning of any action at the ICC, like arrest warrants, things like that. Now, that's, I think, quite a disturbing suggestion if Western democracies continue to adhere to a position that it's a rules-based international order. Why is it that they would give some accused suspects a heads up and not, do they give everyone that courtesy? Like when an African is indicted in the International Criminal Court, do they give that person advance warning of an arrest warrant? And if not, why not? So I think the question, an important question is, has the British government given the Israeli government or any Israeli citizen or officer any assurances regarding prosecutions at the International Criminal Court? And if so, what are those assurances? Because if those assurances have been given, an advance warning will be given, it completely undermines any sense of a rules-based order, which the British government loves to tout when it comes to Russia and China. You don't have to be here very long, or you don't even have to be here at all, to appreciate, this is about interests. It's not about the rule of law. And I think my experience of getting the law enforced, at least on an international level, is interests and the law have to coincide. Take, for example, Russia. Russia is a strategic adversary. That's why 2 weeks after Russia annexed Crimea in 2014, the UK, the EU, America, Australia, and Canada all had targeted sanctions. That's where you had a situation of the law and interests coinciding. Very similar situation here. Israel annexes Jerusalem in 1967. Nothing happens. That's because Israel is a strategic partner. It's as simple as that. Now, from an interest perspective, I think that's completely understandable, but no one should assume that, be under any illusion that we live in a rules-based system. And that's why I think that's perhaps one angle of approach with MPs is that, if you do pick and choose who you apply the law to, don't expect anyone to take you seriously when you talk about a rules-based order in Russia or China. When you complain about China's actions in the South China Sea, why should anyone take those statements of how important the rule of law is seriously when they pick and choose who they apply it to? Now, I completely understand why they pick and choose, but they will end up undermining and destroying, the rules-based, the hope of a rules-based system that was established in 1945. And like I said, what we're doing is giving up our one great advantage we have over, say, communist China, our so-called values. Why would you give up your best argument, your best, our best weapon in the next 100 years? I don't know why you would do that.